Alright everybody, welcome back. It's Great Scots here with the second episode of our Union campaign. We left off the end of the first with a battle about to commence on the... we are on the Bull Run map. And yeah, we have a pretty good sized force. I think we're only facing off our HQ portals about 4,000 CSA with no artillery. And it looks like we got to deploy really far forward. We came in here at Centerville and we got pushed we could push all the way forward. And so that's what I've elected to do, get across. I believe this is the Bull Run here, and we are across, which is good. We have some skirmishers ready to go, so just wanted to show you what things look like, and we'll kick things off. I tried to detach some of the I forgot about that glitch. I was just thinking about it too, but forgot about it when it came time. Whatever I was gonna say. We're across. I like that we can finally move things together as... Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I finally have some cavalry, which is a bit different for me. I know. I tried detaching them, and for some reason I cannot get them to detach. That's a more significant force. There's this tiny one over here, Palmer's. They might actually be detached. Let's see what happens when we move the rest of that unit. But see, it looks like Palmer's still been told to go. Oh wait, that's Reynolds. Palmer. Yeah, I guess he has no orders, so I guess it does work. We found the CSA force. I found that in deployment, if I could move all three divisions up, but McDowell stayed back. So all three division commands were right where they are now, but McDowell was still back here. It wasn't until I moved McDowell up, moved all three divisions, that things got moving. Otherwise he would have just been so far out of it that it really... I think it would have caused huge order delays. I'm assuming that's what it would do. I keep forgetting about that glitch. Alright, that should be good. Morris. Move up. Baker skirmishers. Yeah, I mean, this is not terrible. I mean, if they end up moving behind the trees here, the arty's not going to be as effective. But that's not really going to be the big idea here. The big idea is try to get the infantry on them, and if arty can help, that's great, and if it can't, that's fine too. We'll see if we can push them into some skirmishing this time. What happened to my cavalry that were here? Tried to move them up, and I do not see them. They move backwards. Oh, here they are. Just couldn't see them for some reason. We are... Let's see. I guess this is midnight? Is that what the clock is telling me here? Guess it's kinda dark. Skirmishers are not really in the best place. Okay. Move them up, move them up. Let's see if this cavalry, where that, oh, there's the larger cavalry group. They've still not detached. Let's try this again. Unfortunately, they have skirmishers in a very strong position. Sherman's skirmishers, not so much. So what I think I'm going to do is pull them back. Try to move these guys around. We don't need to be in the front. Okay, Runyon's trying to catch up. Did we successfully get Hunt detached? We did, apparently. Alright, let's, nope, I don't want to go that way. Yeah, we'll try going that way. Hancock skirmishers there, just out of range. But I want to move the rest of Runyon, just because I don't know where they're going to go. Try to use Runyon to block that. Okay. I guess it's Tyler we want here, and Hunter maybe we'll have Hunter come up here. We'll see though. We'll see if it's necessary. I mean, my skirmisher force is probably about the size of their whole army. As long as that, we really don't want skirmishers engaging with artillery. I've found that out multiple battles. It's just not a great matchup. But I wouldn't mind harassing them. Okay, move skirmishers up there. I don't know, if I can get a couple of skirmisher units on that artillery, it could probably deal enough casualties to start to panic them. Palmer's kind of where he should be. I'll move him up. Hunt is making great time. Not terribly sure what to do with Hunt. I made absolutely no effort to learn cavalry or naval stuff in the CSA campaign. Someone suggested in the comments that I give Cav a try and that they are worth it. You know, in addition to bug testing and just showcasing the game as it moves through different stages of development, I'll try new things, but it's probably going to meet with a lot of early failure, but that's the nature of trying. Looks like when we gave them new orders, they got all kinds of turned around. Units that were moving one way got called back to move a different way. That's annoying, but it happens. So those guys up there. Try to bring them around. CSA is playing this one smarter than it's played several of the other ones. Not sure the casualty count is. Yeah, it's a relatively minor skirmish so far. Oops. And I guess they had seen enough. So we won the first. I don't know how that's a major victory, but we did win the first battle. Actually, there was a naval engagement. I think it was a naval engagement, the Battle of Florida Keys, that auto-resolved a while ago. Yeah, these morale and experience calculations make more sense. As I said in the other campaign, I still don't know what military experience as a kind of national statistic means. I understand that the armies have it, but we captured 14. We had 17 casualties. They had 72. Yeah, it's it actually looks like the bars pulled closer, but that might be for other reasons. So that was McDowell here. I guess for his efforts, he's earned an upgrade. Sure. Help him if he has to withdraw. That's not bad. I guess I'll take sappers because I hate losing on those auto-resolved fort battles. If he's got... That marker is pretty big. We may just move him down. Department of Pennsylvania. We're going to be able to engage them under any circumstances here. We should have shifted to defensive. We did. But we're just not engaging one another. We'll try later. Come on. Move forward. So the Army of the Potomac made incredibly quick time getting back to Richmond. We're going to go to offensive stance with Patterson, and we're just... Whoa! What is this? I've never seen this. This never came up with the CSA. Okay. This is the whole old news thing repeating, but yeah, I think I'm going to send Patterson to Richmond in offensive stance and just see what happens. And I'm going to do the same for McDowell. Maybe they'll join around the same time, maybe they won't, but if the CSA armies can just bug walk through me, we'll just try to force them in a position where they gotta fight to defend something. I don't know if the way exists, but I kind of just wish that there was a way to click attack an army rather than moving them to positions and just follow them around. I mean, your intelligence shows you know where they are. Clearly this works on the tactical maps. You can have units select fire at particular enemies, but it just seems like one of those things that will hopefully get polished in the polishing up phase. Let's see. Alright, my men fielded has jumped up to 131,000. So that's good. Trying to think if it doesn't make any sense though. I only have 4 field armies with about 15,000 on average. There should be 60,000. I know that there are forts and fleets. I don't know, maybe... I'm looking at the forts now. There can't be more than 1,000 men, it looks like, in the forts. I don't know. says 4,500, so that's what, 13,000 man force. Well, it gives us even odds, I guess, or even numbers. I'll just see if I can run McDowell right through Richmond. Why this is red and flashing. I thought the developer said they were going to do this if an army... I thought if it was like an army on a map was retreating, but I don't think they've been engaged. Okay, now the Department of Pennsylvania is on some railroads. That's good. Still chasing the Missouri Guard around. Alright, we are within engagement range. We should be engaged. We'll switch into offensive matter. Oh! They ran away. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think there's a very good chance I may just say this is not worth it and go after the Army of the West. So Army of the Northwest has basically nobody, assuming that that intelligence is correct. There's no reason to assume that. They have great morale. Dal's about to get close. Yeah, we want to play that. I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll play it. What? That can't be right. Well, actually, I think that is about the size of Hampton's division's starting numbers. Yeah, and McDowell's numbers are right. And I guess the Army of the Potomac just withdrew, even though they had fallen back here. Well, they got 13 guns, so they got some artillery. Okay, we're going to come up on the northwest. They are... Where's CSA? Okay, so they're all the way across the map, and we can only deploy out a little ways. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one, just in terms of movement. So I think what I'll do is I'll get the movement set up, and then once that's done, we'll get back to the video. Alright, so we are all set up here, and everybody's got their orders. We're advancing at 10 times speed. And you can see this is kind of the destination down here. We'll see what happens. That's kind of the only way to do it. The skirmishers have been detached. The cav units were eventually detached. I had to turn off initiative for those cav units, then detach them, and then I could turn initiative back on if I wanted to. So it was a bit clunky, I thought. And again, I ordered the McDowell's whole corps with all those 3 divisions to kind of go together, because otherwise I'm afraid that McDowell is going to get lost and he's just going to hang back, and it's going to create huge order delays. So rather than do that, this is what we have. It's lagging a bit. Alright, so now that we see them, I know that, yeah, now we're lagging a lot. Holy moly. Alright, can we pause? Yeah, we can pause. Alright, so their initial directions are going to be all wrong because the enemy is going to be there before they're ready. Skirmishers are not in a terrible position for doing those things that skirmishers do, and so as I usually do, I'll send the skirmishers around, make sure they're all here, and to monitor their movements and try to keep them from moving too much, because I want to have to continually redeploy this infantry group. Actually, we should have our detached cavalry group. Hunt, where have you gone? You've gone... You're supposed to go down to Gaines Mill, which actually would not have been terrible if for some reason you had decided to move, but you've now decided not to move, so... But McDowell's forces need to stop. Kind of hate stopping them this far away. Might just make more sense to let them march up and then just give them individual orders to attack. As they get in range, but that's what I'm doing. Chase them. Chase them if you can. Okay. Shank. Looks like not many people have gotten the order yet. Speed this up a bit. I don't know how things are going up there. I mean, it's so lopsided that it shouldn't take all that much. Not sure exactly why their artillery is still moving. They probably should have just unlimbered it and started getting their shots down, because they're gonna need to... Up there they go. It's like they heard me. We gotta keep infantry on them, or skirmishers on them, even though it's a terrible matchup, I think, or pretty bad matchup for skirmishers. We can't just let them blast all the skirmishers in the field here. Go up there. Yeah, actually that was a good direction. Okay, put them there. Palmer still delayed for his order. Man, McDowell is spread out. Alright. Our new line is going to be... Oops, we don't want to give it to Just Runyon. Though at this point I'm thinking about it. Alright, we'll give them... Come on. We'll give them that. And whatever the problems with it are, I'm just going to live with it. Yeah, we're getting hit now. But we have casualties to give, and they don't. Should move them back. Stable's a bit of a misnomer, because it usually means they're about to panic like these guys just did. And they lost 57, which is, I don't know, it's quite a bit, but it's not that shattering. Okay, Palmer's finally moving. Turn this down to regular speed. Whoa, forgot all about you, Keys. Forgot all about you. There are actually probably some more of those around here. Hancock's got infantry, but... Hunt, you are still just kind of hanging out. Get up there. get mounted. I think that's the problem, is that they were dismounted. Is that why they're moving so slow? Oh, now they're mounted. Alright. What are you guys doing here? It's not a great engagement. I think we're gonna have to maybe move some of these guys up, some of the other ones down and around. Okay, we finally have this group coming in, and you just need to attack if you can. Okay, we'll get you out of the field, we'll get you down here. Hancock's guys are probably going to break, it looks like. Come on, shoot at the guy, shoot. Why on earth are you marching that way? Something I did. Did I give them too much initiative? Probably. I guess it had been on the whole time with the CSA. These things did happen. At least in the one map there. It was a historical battle. But if they're not broken, they will be. Yeah, they're about to be. Now we're losing more. Goodness, guys. Sure, shoot at somebody. It don't even matter anymore. Just shoot at somebody. Palmer's guys are in a pretty good place. I think they just got the Hampton's artillery out of there. I think there's nothing back there but command, so maybe we'll move Palmer and friends up. We got them to withdraw. So they took 400 casualties. So in the end we won on casualties, but we just had much larger numbers. If it hadn't been so lopsided, I would not have been so aggressive. Yeah, Palmer rightfully got promoted once he finally got his men in there. They took care of that artillery unit. Alright, we're going to be able to move through now. So the Army of the Potomac is here. Slightly larger. But yeah, I'd like them to move forward if they can. Okay, Department of Pennsylvania's moving. We'll see what old McClellan can do. Alright. I can't tell if that group is running. They kind of look like they have the red flashing thing, which I thought meant that they were retreating. But I'm just going to go for the Army of the West with my Army of the West, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it all goes well. We're on a train, that's good. Let's go. It's March 30th. We're almost into April here. Richmond falls. Well, that was quick. It's not by any means the whole campaign, but I'm actually not sure. I don't remember where our objective was. I thought it was. Oh, it's over here. So break Confederate morale. You gotta get them below 25. That's national morale. That's gonna be hard to do. We still have another 50 points to go to grind down their national morale. But a win is a win. We can now, well, yeah, there's no real reason to continue. I don't think there's a reason to continue sending Patterson down there. So we're going to give him orders to stop. I'm not sure what's going on down here. Why there isn't an engagement. Maybe if we move to defensive, we'll get an engagement. But I think I'm okay with this. McClellan is going to try to go for one or both of those forces. With Richmond taken, I'm thinking of sending the Department of Pennsylvania, who got that stop order pretty quick. Yeah, we've already done this. Okay. Maybe sending them down on the line from Lynchburg. Maybe make a beat for Atlanta. I don't know. No, let's move through Lynchburg. We'll see how that goes. Alright, I think I'm in a good place to wrap up episode 2. And we'll resume. We'll see what goes on with McClellan here in what historically it would be West Virginia. We'll find out whether Harney is able to make contact with anybody out here in the West or if he's just running around. But so far things are rolling out pretty nicely here for the Union, and hopefully that'll continue for us in the next one.